What is the reason you're telling me to sit in my vehicle?
You're being investigated. Yes, sit down, I said.
Is that being restrained?
I'm gonna give you one more chance to sit down in your vehicle.
When the man noticed a vehicle tailing him far too closely, as it turns out, the driver wasn't just anyone. It was an off-duty police officer in an unmarked car, wearing plain clothes and showing zero signs of being on official duty. No lights, no sirens, nothing that would indicate this was a lawful stop. But that didn't stop him from turning what should have been a non-event into a power trip for the ages. The officer was on a mission to flex his authority, no matter how absurd it looked. Without identifying himself properly, the officer blocked the man's vehicle in a parking lot, claiming he was under investigation for excessive noise and excessive smoke.
What is the reason you're telling me to sit in my vehicle? Why can't I be out?
You've been investigated.
For what?
For excessive noise.
Excessive noise?
Excessive noise, absolutely.
What excessive noise? My
excessive
vehicle's
noise
off, sir.
vehicle. No.
My vehicle's off, sir.
It was. Excessive
It's been
noise.
here.
Are you listening to me?
I'm listening to you, but I don't think you're listening to me.
I have you on camera.
What's your name and badge number?
I have you on camera.
What's your name and badge
Ontario
number?
Provincial Police badge 14489.
And what's your name, sir?
Sit down.
Sir, what's your name?
I identified myself.
No, you gave me your badge number. I need your
Active
name.
Detective Sargent Caplick.
Caplick?
Yes.
Okay, what's the reason for me being restrained right now?
You're not been restrained, you've been investigated. Sit down in your vehicle.
So I'm not being restrained.
You're gonna refuse listening to my orders, you will be arrested for obstruct. Sit down.
Am I being restrained?
You've been investigated. Yes. Sit down, I said.
Is that being restrained?
You've been investigated. Are you listening to me?
What is the difference between investigated and restrained?
I'm gonna give you one more chance to sit down in your vehicle.
But am I being restrained?
No, not restrained.
So then am I free to go?
No, you're not.
Am I restrained?
You've been investigated. Sit down.
Am I being restrained?
You've been detained, yes.
For
Sit
which
down.
reason?
I just explained to you why you need to identify yourself.
For what?
For provincial
what probable
offense
cause? What cause do you have for me to identify myself to
you? Are you listening to me?
I am.
Okay. Sit down, I said.
What's the reason?
Sir, I'm gonna give you one last chance to sit down. Otherwise, you're gonna be arrested.
For which reason?
Driver's license, ownership, and insurance.
You want that?
Yes.
I'm gonna give it to you because you're threatening me with arresting me,
no,
but there's no
this
reason.
is not a threat.
That is a threat.
Not a threat.
There is no reason to do any of this.
Sit down and get your license.
All because you were right on my ass
your license.
in a manual vehicle.
Get your license, I said.
So now this is entrapment, right? Because you're trapping my vehicle. You didn't have lights and sirens to pull me over.
I don't need to.
There was nothing. You don't need any of that? Well, have fun, because there's going to be a lawsuit on your hand.
I said I need you to sit down in your vehicle right now.
Well, I don't feel safe if I sit down.
You need to sit down and produce your driver's license, ownership, and
I can give you my driver's license right now.
In your vehicle right now.
But you told me I can't be in my vehicle earlier.
No, I never said that.
Yes, you did. I said I'm going to be in my vehicle and leave, and you said, no, do not get into your vehicle. You said that, sir.
You need to be inside your vehicle, and you're not allowed to drive away until I'm done.
Is this a traffic stop?
Yes, it is.
But you didn't pull me over. I willingly came into the parking lot because I wanted to discuss with you to not ride my ass.
How about this? I have you on video camera.
Okay.
Waving you to pull over, and you giving you this.
Of course.
Okay? So that's a refusal to stop.
You didn't tell me to pull over. You don't have lights nor sirens on your vehicle.
I do not need
You do. So what? I can go behind any car, tell them to wave over, and they have to stop? How does that make any sense?
Sit down in your vehicle, please.
Sir, this isn't looking good for you.
This is looking very bad for you.
No.
Have a seat.
This isn't looking bad for me.
Are you listening to me or not?
I'm listening, but you keep telling me this.
What's that?
The same exact thing. And where's the sergeant?
I'm waiting for your driver's license, ownership, and insurance.
And I told you I have it here, and you're refusing to take it.
Right now.
So now you'll take it. Now you'll take it?
Right now.
Right now. Okay. There you are.
Thank you. Ownership and insurance for the vehicle.
Ownership and okay. Well, first of all, I need you to get a sergeant over here.
Ownership? No, you will. You will give me that?
Please make the call on your radio for the sergeant, please.
Ownership.
I do not feel safe. Me and you only here. You have a gun. I am completely unarmed, and I don't necessarily trust you are a legitimate officer.
Sit down in the vehicle right now.
But you're telling me I wasn't able to.
I'm telling you now.
So it's changed.
No, it's not a change. Right now, you have one final caution before handcuffs gonna go on you.
There's gonna be no
one final
reason
caution.
for it. So you're threatening me, and you're approaching
in the car.
me.
In the car.
And you're approaching me after being told to stay away. Call your sergeant right now.
You're not listening to me.
I am. I'm coming to my vehicle.
Right there.
This guy has an ego for no reason. fleeting anything. I'm not leaving. I'm not doing anything
So-
but recording.
I'm still waiting for your ownership
Can you
insurance.
can you stop approaching me? You're making me uncomfortable and
Then you
threatened.
sit down in your vehicle.
There is
and
no
act
reason to
accordingly.
approach me.
So
I'm not
you're
doing
gonna-
anything
yes.
to intimidate you. You're trying
So
to
listen,
intimidate
I'm
me,
not
and it's
intimidating
not
you.
going to work.
You need ownership and insurance to be produced.
And I
okay?
told you,
As a
once
legal
your
demand.
sergeant
No,
is here, yes,
no.
because I don't
No,
believe
first-
you're an officer. You're in an unmarked vehicle pulling me over, say that's okay without sirens
Yes,
and
that's
lights.
absolutely okay.
How do I know you're an officer, though? That's why I'm waiting
Okay.
for your sergeant.
Did you not see my
Anybody
ID?
can make that.
Really?
Anybody can.
Sit down.
Sir, I don't trust you.
Sit down.
I don't trust you.
Sir,
Sir, what is the problem with me standing here?
the problem is
Yes.
that you keep acting belligerent.
Belligerent, how
Yes.
so?
How so?
Because I'm
well, now your
okay.
tone has changed. Okay, your tone was absolutely different when you were giving me.
It's on the
this
it's on the
yeah,
recording.
no,
This
it-
whole
it is-
time my tone has
everything-
stayed the same.
You know what? And everything is on recording as well.
That's good.
okay. So what I need you to do.
Okay.
It's a legal demand.
Yes.
Okay.
Once the
ownership and
sergeant is here.
insurance. No.
You have my driver's license for
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
but I will give you that other information once I see that your sergeant is here.
fine.
And can you please step away? It's very uncomfortable. Thank you. Just because you had a bad day doesn't mean you take it out on others, buddy.
No, I'm not a bad day.
You are a bad day and a bad guy.
I explained to you. What you did is wrong.
There's nothing. Okay, fine.
You applied excessive noise.
Yep.
I asked you not to do it by honking at you.
When? Honking at me is asking me not to do it?
By honking at you, okay? Because you're
Hon-
using excessive noise and excessive smoke. from your vehicle.
Smoke?
Yes.
What smoke?
Those are two offenses that are covered under highway traffic.
But how is honking at me telling me to politely not do that?
Get your attention, and I said
That's why I revved to get your attention, because you were too close to
No,
me.
that's not
Yes,
what-
you were.
No, that's not about your.
That's not why I revved.
No.
Really. So I only have a week experience with a manual vehicle, and you
Sir,
being that close,
Sir, we
I was
have
letting
this
you know
discussion.
not to
We're
be
gonna
so
have this
close to me.
discussion in court, okay?
Yep.
We're gonna have this
In
discussion.
court, perfect. I love court, brother. My lawyers love it too.
Amazing.
I hope you're actually there for it. A lot of the times, officers don't come. You're gonna take a pic. Oh, that's fine. More than happy to.
I'll be releasing you, and
Yep.
you'll be getting charges in the mail.
Yeah? Okay.
Ownership and insurance.
I'm not giving it to
You're
you.
refusing that?
I don't believe
Okay.
you're an officer.
So you'll be, well, okay, so no matter what you believe or not, okay?
That's why I'm asking for the sergeant, but you are failing
No.
to call for
to
one.
me. Listen to me very carefully, sir, okay? On top of two original offenses of excessive noise and excessive smoke coming from your vehicle, okay? If you refuse to provide ownership and insurance, there'll be additional 2 charges, okay?
Okay.
Which you will be served with
Yeah.
if you refuse to produce that.
Would that not mean arresting somebody?
No, I don't need to arrest you.
No?
No.
Okay.
Okay?
So
I don't
what's
need
the
to-
problem here?
So highway traffic act violations.
How about we discuss like humans and not try to get all high in power about
not
anything?
At all. All I honked at you for, you know, I don't care. You can record all you want.
That's good. I
You-
will.
You know why you revved the engine.
Yes.
And you know why I honked at you.
I revved
To
the
stop
engine
revving.
because you
No,
were super
not at
close
all.
to me.
Not at all.
You weren't close to me.
I was absolutely. First of all.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, you passed me on the right.
When?
Light before that.
Light
okay?
before
And
that.
You went in front of me.
Really?
Is that correct?
Really?
That's correct.
Is it?
Yes, absolutely.
I don't think so.
Well, that's fine. And you don't have to believe that. You don't have to agree to me. This is what happened.
Okay, sure.
So you went in front of me. No issues with the distance because you went in front of me. Not,
Yeah.
Not me coming up to you.
Of course.
Okay. So we were waiting on the light.
Yep.
You revved the engine because you're driving.
But why?
a muscle vehicle. For whatever reason, I don't care why.
So you're trying to
I
tell
don't
me
care
because
why.
I'm in a muscle vehicle, I
That's-
revved my
that's,
engine.
That's actually illegal to rev engine like
Oh.
that. That's called excessive noise.
Same with honking your horn for no reason. That's excessive
No,
noise.
I
Yes,
honk-
it is.
No, absolutely
Yes.
not. Honking horn
Honking
is
horn?
designed to draw your attention.
Yeah?
Okay. When I did, I said, "What are you doing?" What did you do?
You didn't say
did
anything.
this. Well,
I went out my
You-
window
you-
because
you
you honked
decided-
your
you
horn and
decided
I
not to
said, don't
listen.
come up on my ass.
and so when I showed you my badge
And what's that supposed to mean?
to pull you over.
No.
Yes.
Lights and
Yes.
sirens
I
just
don't
pull me
have to-
over.
no, I don't have to.
I don't trust you're an officer.
matter that you don't trust me.
Dude, I can buy a fake badge off Amazon that
Amazing.
says like
You know what?
the sheriff of and show that.
Here's the
Does that mean
difference.
people have to pull over?
There's the difference, okay? You can be charged for impersonating police for that.
And
I
same with
cannot.
you. I
No.
don't. You're not an officer.
I am an
You're a
officer.
tyrant. You're nothing.
Very much so. So, ownership and insurance? No?
No, I'm
No,
going to the
fine.
police station.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay? And we'll do the video.
Yeah, that's cool. That's fine. So you've already said that I'm free to leave, but you're still trapping
You're not
me
free
here.
to leave until
You just said that though.
Here's your license.
You just said that
now
though.
You're free to leave, sir.
You've already said I'm free to
There will be
leave.
charges
You've already
coming to
said
you.
I'm free to leave.
I'll come to your house and serve the charges.
So now you're threatening with coming to my house.
No.
Come to my house now.
Well, I don't have the paperwork right now.
You don't have the paperwork? So how can you charge?
Again,
You can't charge.
I have 6 months.
You
to leave.
can't.
Yes, and I will.
No, you can't.
Okay. So just expect
You're gonna be
that.
in the court and you're gonna fucking
Just-
hate yourself.
Just
man.
expect that.
No.
That you will
No.
receive charges.
No.
From me.
For what? There's no
explain
charges.
to you what for.
There's no charges.
Okay. Have a good day, sir.
Yep. Get out.
Yeah, I will.
Yep. All this was pointless. If it was that serious, we wouldn't be leaving right now.
Alright, thank you for watching. If you believe in holding public officials accountable and protecting your rights, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It motivates us to bring you more eye-opening videos like this. The original video links are in the description. Check them out and support the creators. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and always record.